Hello my darlings and welcome. In this video, I flip through my magical crafting books of shadows and Grimoire journals. Let's do some magical crafting. Thanks for joining me as I flip through some of the Book of Shadows and Grimoire journals that I've designed. Each of these books measure 8.5 by 11 inches and have 210 pages. They're all available on Amazon, and I'll leave a link in the description below. I've had lots of requests to do a flip-through video of my Book of Shadows and Grimoire journals because on some of the listings for these books on Amazon, the Look Inside feature has not yet appeared. It's very hard to purchase a journal or a grimoire without being able to see the pages inside first, and so here's a look at 5 of my books. I'll leave links to each book below in case you want to skip forward to the one you're interested in. The first book I'll flip through is my Herbal Grimoire journal. My Herbal Grimoire journal, like all of the magical crafting books, has a soft matte cover. Use this grimoire journal to record the magical properties of herbs, spices, flowers, and other plants. It includes spaces to add a sketch or a photo of each plant, along with the magical correspondence, attributes, and notes. It begins with a page for your personal information, and then it moves on to the table of contents, where you can add the page number and the item. There are enough lines in the table of contents for all 200 pages in the grimoire. Now we move on to the interior pages of the Grimoire journal. Each page has a space where you can draw or stick a sticker or a photograph of the herb. Use colored pencils rather than watercolor or other paint if you decide to add art in this journal, as the pages are too thin for paint. There's also a space to write the name and the Latin name of each herb. There's also a space to write down the planetary, elemental, deity, and energy correspondences of each herb. Below that, you can add the magical attributes and any notes about the herb that you'd like to include. There are 200 grimoire pages. My Crystal Grimoire journal, like all of the magical crafting books, has a soft matte cover. Use this Crystal Grimoire journal to record the magical properties of crystals, rocks, gemstones, and other minerals. We begin with a page for your personal information and then move into the table of contents where you can add page numbers and name each item. There are enough lines in the table of contents for all 200 pages in the grimoire. Now we move on to the interior pages of the Grimoire journal. Each page has a space where you can draw or stick a sticker or a photograph of the crystal, and a place to write the common name and any additional names for the stone. There's also a space to write down the planetary, elemental, deity, energy, and chakra correspondences of each crystal. Then a space for magical properties and notes. And finally, at the bottom of each page is a space to note if the item is not heat safe, not water safe, if it will fade in the sunlight, or if it's harmful to consume as an elixir or to use topically. There are 200 individual pages to record information about your minerals, stones, and crystals. I also include shells and other materials such as eggshell, sand, brick dust, and more. The Black Cat Book of Shadows is a blank journal to record all of your magical information. It includes a table of contents for indexing 200 pages. The book also has 100 interior 2-page spreads with a lined page and a blank page, both outlined with vintage illustrated borders. My Book of Shadows Owl Edition is a blank journal, perfect for recording magical information, rituals, and spell work. This 210-page grimoire contains a table of contents for you to fill in yourself and 200 pages of alternating lined and blank pages. Use this grimoire journal as an important tool in your practice and a special place to record your magical workings. The vintage illustrations I chose for the owl page borders are a bit more sedate than the next Book of Shadows. My Book of Shadows Bat Edition has an adorable fruit bat on the cover, which is a sedate olive green with a faint damask pattern in the background. The interior pages include a table of contents for indexing 200 pages and 100 two-page spreads with a blank and lined page in each spread. In this book, I went a bit wild with the elaborate page borders. And it has a cute little bat hanging from the top of the back cover as well. Thanks so much for joining me for this flip through. I'll be sure to show these magical crafting books being used in future videos as well.